The NeuroGov Plus, Advanced AI, CFO Runtime Governance Cockpit is a next-generation financial governance intelligence platform designed to transform raw enterprise finance data into governed, explainable, auditable, and evidence-backed decision intelligence. Unlike traditional financial dashboards that primarily display reports, ratios, and historical summaries, the CFO Runtime Governance Cockpit continuously evaluates the financial health, operational stability, governance posture, risk exposure, compliance readiness, treasury stability, and execution preparedness of the organization in real time. The cockpit operates on the NeuroGov Plus governance principle. Own data rightward arrow runtime calculation rightward arrow CFO GPT intelligence rightward arrow KPI rightward arrow TSI rightward arrow OSI rightward arrow RMSE rightward arrow analyzer 1.0 rightward arrow policy engine rightward arrow decision authority rightward arrow assure. Own data represents the organization's actual finance information including revenue, cost, EBITDA, cash flow, working capital, vendor performance, treasury indicators, compliance scores, audit observations, fraud indicators, and governance metrics. Runtime calculation converts these raw records into meaningful governance signals without requiring pre-calculated intelligence. CFO GPT, Governance and Predictive Transformer, acts as the financial intelligence layer. Its role is to interpret financial conditions, explain governance exposure, answer executive questions, and generate financial intelligence. However, CFO GPT is not the final authority. All intelligence generated by CFO GPT must pass through Analyzer 1.0, the policy engine, and decision authority before becoming an approved governance outcome. The runtime governance engine consists of KPI, TSI, OSI, and RMSE. KPI measures financial performance strength. TSI measures trust, compliance, control reliability, and treasury stability. OSI measures operational readiness through cash flow, working capital, and budget utilization. RMSE measures governance exposure using vendor risk, fraud indicators, audit exceptions, and compliance weaknesses. Analyzer 1.0 continuously evaluates these governance indicators and determines whether the organization is operating within acceptable governance boundaries. The policy engine then applies governance rules, thresholds, control policies, and risk tolerances. Decision authority converts the evaluated results into one of four governed outcomes: allow, condition, hold, or block. Assure acts as the enterprise evidence layer. Every calculation, recommendation, governance interpretation, decision path, policy trigger, and management action can be preserved as audit-ready evidence. This enables explainability, traceability, transparency, compliance readiness, and regulatory confidence. The cockpit also contains AI memory and AI-trained memory. AI memory stores runtime governance snapshots, decisions, exposures, and evidence. AI-trained memory captures learned governance patterns from training, test, and unseen data execution cycles. Over time, the system develops institutional governance intelligence capable of identifying recurring financial risks, treasury weaknesses, audit patterns, and operational trends. Query intelligence allows CFOs, finance controllers, treasury teams, auditors, CEOs, and board members to ask business questions in natural language. Replay intelligence provides historical context by explaining previous governance decisions, exposures, and management actions. Together, these capabilities transform the cockpit from a reporting system into a governance intelligence platform. Management advisory converts governance intelligence into operational actions. Board advisory converts governance intelligence into executive-level guidance. Both advisories are generated from the same governed decision framework, ensuring consistency between operational management and board oversight. The ultimate objective of the CFO Runtime Governance Cockpit is not merely to report financial performance. Its purpose is to determine whether the organization is financially healthy, operationally stable, governance compliant, risk-aware, and audit-ready before strategic execution takes place. This architecture supports finance, treasury, accounts payable, accounts receivable, corporate finance, audit, taxation, risk management, ESG finance, and future enterprise governance domains under a single NeuroGov Plus governance brain. NeuroGov Plus, Advanced AI. AI thinks rightward arrow governance decides rightward arrow assure proves. 1 governance brain rightward arrow N enterprise domains rightward arrow N GPTs. Dr. Pradeep K. Suri. Inventor and architect NeuroGov Plus, Advanced AI, Analyzer 1.0. Board Advisory. CFO Governance Decision, Hold. Overall CFO Health, 74%. Top Exposure, Compliance Gap. KPI/TSI/OSI/RMSE, 100/47/100/51. Recommendation, preserve assure evidence, review exposed financial controls, and approve execution only within the decision authority outcome. Board precautions. Review top exposure before strategic approval. Confirm assure evidence availability. Verify policy compliance and control ownership. Validate governance thresholds before decision release. Ensure unresolved block decisions are not bypassed. Ask management for corrective action status where condition or hold exists. CFO GPT Runtime Response. Question, show highest financial risk. Domain, finance. Runtime source, unseen. Records, 200. KPI/TSI/OSI/RMSE, 100/47/100/51. Verdict, hold. Top exposure, compliance gap. Answer, CFO should act according to the current governed decision. If allow, proceed with assure evidence. If condition, proceed with monitoring. If hold, review before execution. If block, stop, and resolve exposure before release. Management Advisory. Technical, KPI equals 100, TSI equals 47, OSI equals 100, RMSE equals 51. Top exposure is compliance gap. Functional, CFO should review cash flow, treasury stability, vendor risk, audit exceptions, collection efficiency, and control weakness before execution. Recommended decision, hold.